Hi, this is Joshua with Greater Than Gatsby, and today we are doing a tutorial video on the Radiance collection. I'll try and keep this video short and sweet and show you guys a few different things in the set. So here was a photo that I shot this year in Austin, and I chose it because it's got kind of a lot of limey greens in it, and wanted to show you how you can make a warm image but tame the greens and also tame the skin tones. So gonna go through a few things. First of all, I'm gonna choose a foundation. Let's do Radiant Matte Foundation. And I like what it did. I'm gonna actually take just a little bit off her face. So 50% opacity. I want her to pop and not be kind of so decontrasted. So I'm actually gonna pull a lot of that out of her face and a little off her dress. So there we go, that looks good. Alright, so let's try some of the artistic warming tones. Now, all the tones in this set are warm, hence the Radiance collection. So there's no cool tones, there's no black and whites. This is all about sunny images. So I will actually go through, before we choose a few, I will go ahead and kind of play a few of these so you can see what they do. So this is YMCA, Snakes and Sparklers, Sandcastle, Ice Cream Truck. Here, we won't show them all. I'm just going to go kind of skip through some of them. I wrote descriptions next to each of them so you can kind of tell what each of them does, so we'll just do a few more of these. I'm just showing you that there's a lot of diversity in how you can do warm tones and how you can treat it. So anyways, there's a few things. So let's go through and pick some of these. So I like what Skipping Rope is doing. Bring that down just a little bit, 75%. I liked what Sandcastle had done, so let's see, put that on there, but we'll bring it down as well. Play YMCA. Wow, that's a lot. I like what that did to the background, but that's too much on her, so let's just take a little off. Again, not a perfect masking job, just kind of giving you guys an idea. And then I think that's good, so we'll come down here and I'll show you what we've got so far. So you can see that really kind of tamed those greens. It's a nice warm image. We'll do a few other things, but I like where this is heading. So let's go ahead and flatten. And then what else to show you? I don't want to over edit this image, but let's do a glossy clear coat. So this will kind of overall polish the image. There we go. So you can kind of see what that did. Let's bring it down just a little bit. And then I think these greens are still just a little too limey. So one of the cool things in here is I've got too warm to clean and too clean to warm. So this one is obviously really warm right here. These are all temperature fixers. Oh, before I do that, one other thing that when you do warm images, everything tends to get like a little yellow, but I kind of figured out if like the midtones and the shadows are yellow, try and cool the highlights just a little bit, and it makes it look a little bit more natural. So we'll bring that in just a little bit, and you can, may be hard to see on the video, but it actually does a lot when you're looking at it in person. Bring it up just a little bit more. Okay, so let's do warm to clean. This is going to flatten it, so you see how it kind of made it minty, almost a filmy look? Now that's way too much. I need to bring it down, but just kind of wanted to show you. It's really cool because it makes the skin tones a little blush tone. So we'll bring this down maybe 30%. I think that looks pretty good. So, I mean, that's really it. I would probably stop right here. You know, we got kind of the limey tones out of the greens to show you the full before and the after, the full before and the after. So that's it for that. I wanted to show you a couple other things just really quick, and I prepped these ahead of time. A lot of people ask, well, how do you do movable light for backlight? So I just wanted to show you real quick how I masked it off my subject. So we do have new movable lights in this, and this is probably my favorite movable light section I've ever done. It really mimics natural light. You know, you can do it in a couple different ways, but just I love this one, Pocket Full of Sunshine, for the backlight on this image. As you can see, I just placed it kind of right up here where the sun's coming through. Now what I did was I masked it off him mainly, make this a little smaller, mainly like right here in the face and right here in the center of his body. But I left a little on the edges, like the halo around him, because that's where sun would naturally wrap around him. So just kind of wanted to show you how I would place it. I think this is another image I put in the slideshow. But you can see it's just directly behind him, but he stays clean because we take it off the middle of the face, the middle of the body, but let it wrap around the edges. And then the last thing was something new that I did this year. So these are pastel rainbow hazes, and this is here in the finishing touch section. So this is pastel rainbow haze. I went ahead and I masked it off of her, but I wanted to show you real quick. I left a little in the hairline because this is directional. Obviously the light is coming from up here behind her, which is why you kind of have these shadows here. I added a little tequila sunrise movable light to enhance it. And then here is the pastel rainbow haze. So this action works really good when you already have kind of a creamy flat background, but it adds a lot of interest because it's not just green. You can go and put it in here, and it's kind of a cool effect. So just wanted to show you guys a few things from this set. Hope you guys like it. Again, this is the new Radiance collection that was released as of July 2019. So check it out. I think you guys will like it. It's pretty awesome. If you want to purchase this set, just go on over to www.greaterthangatsby.com and find the Radiance collection. Thanks for watching.